Let's catch up with One Nation leader Pauline Hanson now joining us live from Queensland. Good to talk to you, Pauline. We missed you last night. Give us your thoughts on this nuclear policy. Is it going to fly?
I think it will. Talking to a lot of people, Chris, they do support the nuclear. People are a bit concerned about it still. But I think in the percentages is weighs in the favour of having nuclear. If we're going to address carbon emissions, and that's the main concern of people, climate change, then this is the only way we need to go with it. If the first reactor is not going to be till about 2037, I still support those emissions-free coal-fired power stations. We have to have a diversity of power. And if the ABC is worried about the cost to the taxpayer or the fact that it should be commercialised and let others invest the monies into it, which I totally disagree with, then let's commercialise the ABC and start saving $1.1 billion a year. And I think that's the way to go. We'd save a lot of money and not providing taxpayers' funds to the ABC.
Yeah.
I'm all for nuclear, and Peter Dutton and the Liberal Party's policy on this, so a vote for One Nation is a vote to support nuclear power in Australia. We have to have it.
It's good to have that nice and clear, because the Senate will be important no matter what happens. What do you make of David Crisafulli, the LNP leader in Queensland, saying that he won't have a bar of it?
He's an absolute moderate, and it doesn't surprise me. He's the one unknowingly supported Labor's budget before it was actually released. He actually was supportive of the native title, the voice, everything. He's in the wrong party. He should be on the other side. And that's hopefully, if One Nation wins the seats in Queensland, that we can actually pull Crisafulli and his left-leaning lefties back to the centre and give Queensland good government for the people. Otherwise, he should be on the Labor benches. He hasn't got any common sense or policies of his own.
You don't think that maybe the LNP really want to... You don't reckon he just wants to duck this argument for the state election? He doesn't want the state election to be about nuclear power, and he might change his mind after an election?
No, I don't believe he will. He stated it now. And to go against the Libs, the federal, the fact is he should have just said, well, look, OK, we'll go along with it. We'll look at it at the time. But he's made the statement. He's dug his own grave. He really has. And I hope that people see common sense in this and vote for One Nation to be the true government. You know, if we can get government, great. But I can't see it happening. If we can get the balance of power and pull the LNP back into some common sense policies, that's what our job is going to be, because we don't have an upper house in Queensland. So it's very important who we vote into the lower house. We've had enough of Labor, and now Crisafulli is heading down the same path with Labor policies. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
I think you're right. The sensible line from him would have been to say, we'll have a look at it when it comes up, not to react against it right now. Speaking of the Queensland Labor government and your criticisms of that, that was the focus of your Please Explain cartoon last week, and you co-opted the cartoon character Bluey and also Robert Irwin. Here's a little bit of that cartoon.
Lucky the state of Queensland's got a world-class medical system. Back of the line! How long's the wait? 6 months? Oi, Bluey, you dog! Oh no, it's them juvenile delinquents again. Oh no, Bluey's being bashed. Well, lucky for us, we've got an awesome premiere here in the state of Queensland.
Fantastic stuff. Now, Pauline, Robert Irwin's sent you threatening legal letters over that. He says it's defamatory. He wants you to pull the cartoon down. Have you heard any more?
No, I haven't. He sent the letter. I haven't actually heard any more from it. I refused to pull the cartoon down, so it's still playing. And actually, it was yesterday, I think it was, I was told that it was trending 8 in the world. So anyway, it's got a lot of coverage. Thank you very much, Robert, and which people would know the state of Queensland. So I hope a lot of Queenslanders realise now the state that we're in, which is a hell of a bloody mess. So anyway, I'm not pulling it down. And a outsider, a defamation lawyer said it's not defamatory. My lawyers told me it's not defamatory. So anyway, I'm sticking with it, and all I've said is lighten up, Robert, for Christ's sake. Let's work together to clean up Queensland.
Good. There's no way known it's defamatory, and absolutely all he did is draw a hell of a lot of attention to it, and as you say, that's probably why it's trending so highly. Great stuff. Thanks for joining us, Pauline. I appreciate it. Pauline Hanson, they're the One Nation founder and leader, joining